At times I wonder why I fool with you, but this is new to me. This is new to you. Initially, I didn't wanna fall, but you gathered my attention. It was all for you. So don't take advantage. Don't leave my heart damaged. I understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel XO Ed. So in today's video I have this beautiful plum pink makeup look. So it's like a pinky plum on the eyeshadow and then just like a nice pinky mauvey plummy lip as well. With this look I've only used one eyeshadow palette, and the eyeshadow palette I am going to be using today in this video is the Carli Bybel 10 color eyeshadow and 4 color highlighter palette. So yeah, I really like this palette. It's really quite beautiful. I'll just show you it. It's got some really nice colors. You've got your 4 highlighters, which are really beautiful, and then you've got some kind of matte colors for the eyeshadows, and then some shimmery glittery kind of eyeshadows, which are all really nice. So yeah, I'm excited to show you this makeup look. Yeah, if you did like what I've got going on my face right now, then do keep on watching. And before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. I will try and be a bit more consistent with my posting, because lately I have been a little bit busy with just life, so I didn't realise how actually hard it was going to be to even just juggle, you know, day-to-day life with a YouTube. So I'm actually finding that out now, and you know, hands up to all those people that do YouTube as a full-time job. It's actually quite a lot of work. But yeah, I've really actually been busy with, I've just graduated, and I've just, the last couple of weeks I've been going to Brisbane with my sister to help find a house and a job, and I've been busy with my own work. I'm excited to get this video out to you guys to show you how to create this look. And I hope that you guys did like it. I love this palette. Let's just get straight into the video. Okay guys, so I have washed my face and I've done my brows, and now I'm going to be starting off with this simple Spotless Skin Anti-Blemish Moisturiser. Next up, I'll be using my Nude MAGIQUE Blur Cream to put on my eyes as a primer. Next up, I'm going to go in with this concealer, the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline in the colour 20 Sand Sable. I'm just putting that on my eyelids to get rid of any discoloration and to conceal my eyes, ready for some eyeshadow. And just as I was saying in the beginning of this video, we're going to be using this Carli Bybel eyeshadow and highlighter palette. And I'm going to start off with this light creamy white shade, and I'm placing that on my eye to set the concealer. And here I'm just going to go in and wipe any of the eyeshadow fallout from underneath my eyes with a makeup wipe, just before we are going to put the tape on the edge of our eyes. Now the eyeshadow colour I'm going to be using next is this light purple shade. Just going to dab my brush into that a little bit and just start at the corner of my eyes and working in towards the center. Now while you're applying this eyeshadow, you just want to keep in mind that you want to keep it quite light so it becomes more blendable, and that you're not going too harsh with the color. You're just starting off with a little bit of color and then gradually developing the color up. The color we're going to be using is this dark plum purple shade. Just using a little bit of that, and again dabbing in the corners of the eyes, and don't be afraid if it gets on the sticky tape. It may look a little bit messy now, but this will eventually clean up once we take the tape off. Next up, we'll be using this Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot by MAC, and we're just going to be putting that starting at the beginning of our eye and heading that towards the middle as a gradient effect. Next up, we're going to be using this light pink shimmery eyeshadow, and we're just going to be placing that directly on top of the ochre colour that we just put down. Now to clean it up a little bit, we're just going to go in with a fluffy brush and we're just going to blend that all together. Just get rid of any harsh lines and just keep on blending until it looks smooth. Now we're going to be taking the tape off by pulling it upwards so the line is nice and sharp. And voila, look how nice and sharp this eyeshadow has turned out. Now just before we put any eyeliner on, we're just going to be curling our eyelashes. By doing this first, we're not going to interrupt the eyeliner that we would have already had on if we had done it first. Then what you're going to be doing is lining the top waterline, and the pencil I've used in particular is the Maybelline New York Unstoppable Eyeliner in the colour ONYX. Now to create the wing eyeliner, I'm going to be using this RIMMEL 24-hour Colour Precise Eyeliner pencil. Now this one is one I have just recently bought, and although I love the applicator, the colour of the actual black is kind of like an off black. It's not really a dark black, which is something that I don't really like about this, but the applicator on this is really quite nice. Now I'm going to go in with that same light purple again, and I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes and just shade that in, blend it into underneath your eye just before we put some black eyeliner on our waterline. Using that same Maybelline eyeliner we used like a minute ago, we're just going to go in and fill our waterline in. Smudge it out, and now we're going to go in with a little bit of concealer, the same one we used previously, the Fit Me Sand Sable one, and we're just going to place that on any blemishes and then buff that out with a beauty blender. Now what I'm actually going to be doing for my foundation is I'm going to be mixing 3 different products. The first one is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Foundation in colour 303 True Nude. This has SPF 15 and it also has vitamin C for skin brightening. I'm going to mix that with the Australis Fresh and Flawless Foundation in colour Natural Tan. And alongside this, I'm going to add a little bit of the Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer in the colour 40 Medium. And then I'm just going to buff this into my face with a nice flat brush. Now for contour, I'm going to go in with this Maybelline New York V Face Duo Stick Concealer and Highlighter in medium. And I'm just going to be contouring my cheekbones. Just drawing a line with the dark side of the stick. And I'm going to go around my head and my temples. While I'm also going to go underneath my chin to define my jawline. And I'm just going to place a little bit also on my nose. And I'm just going to blend that out with a little fluffy brush. I used to use a bigger brush, but I find that by using a smaller brush, you've got more control and it creates more of a defined cheekbone effect. Just keep on blending those dark, harsh lines out to make them more softer and more subtle. So next up, we're going to be using this Maybelline New York bronzer in 01 Blondes. And now the foundation I've got on right here in this video does look lighter on camera. So it's not as light in a real person, so it does match my body, but I still do like to add a little bit of bronzer just to make it a bit more glowy. Now just because I wasn't happy with the coverage of my concealer, because I could see in real life that my bags were still there a little bit, I'm just going to go over the T-zone of my face with the Age Rewind Concealer in medium. And then just using the Australis Take Mentor Highlight and Contour Kit, I'm just going to go in with that dark shade to define my nose even further. Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the highways, and on we'll go. Then to ease up the harsh lines on my nose, I just use this Revlon Contour and Highlight Kit in the banana shade, and I'm just going to go over underneath my eyes and over the top of my nose. Now for blush, I'm just using this H&M highlighter palette, and I'm just starting with that orange colour first, and then I'm going to go over with the more darker pink in this palette. Now, because I'm only using liner for my lip colour, I'm just going to be going in with my Nude MAGIQUE Blur Cream again and placing that on my lips. This makes your lips really smooth so that it's so much more easier for the liner to apply. And as you can see, I'm just over drawing my top lip to create a little less defined lip and make it a bit more luscious. And I'm just going to fill that in nicely and softly, because these pencils in particular can break quite easily. And then I'm going to go in with my MANGA eye mascara, and I'm just going to be placing that on my top and bottom lashes. This L'Oreal Paris Mega Volume Miss Manga mascara is probably my favourite drugstore mascara that I've tried so far. Oh, and by the way, for the lip colour, I used the Maybelline Colour Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in 125 Magnetic Mauve. Now to finish up, I'm going to put a little bit of highlight on. I'm just going to use the second highlighter in this palette and just place that on my cheekbones with a small fluffy brush.
Turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon. Turn us to thousands.
And to finish up this look, I'm just going to go in with the Maybelline Master Fix by Face Studio Wear Boosting Setting Spray. And I'm just going to lock in my makeup for a long lasting finish. And ta-da! This is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look as much as I have enjoyed creating it for you. Please don't be afraid to leave a comment down below to say hey, and if you could, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, because I am going to be having some really cool videos coming out soon. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.